Alright, so this episode of Black Clover, thank God it saved the past two episodes that were being down. As I said in my reviews, sometimes it goes down, and then one episode that comes out will just shoot it right back up to the top. And today it was that episode. But what's up, guys? It is Flame, and welcome everyone back to Black Clover. We're on episode 13, guys, and this episode here today focuses on Yuno, which is a pretty cool aspect because I feel like the anime, some episodes focus on Asta and what he's doing with the Black Bulls, and then some episodes are going to focus with Yuno and the Golden Dawn, which I love so much because, well, we did see Asta and a little bit of the Golden Dawn at the ending of this episode, but mostly, like, for this episode here today, it was just Yuno, of course, the family of the church, his two comrades, Mimosa, I think her name is, I might be wrong, and Klaus, and we get to see what their mission is about here today, of course, taking the guy, the prince, to his destination, which their mission was, but of course, they stopped at the church first to have a bite to eat. Afterwards, when they're all talking like that, it's just, chilling with the family, his family is doing really well, especially of him and Asta sending the church some money, fixing some damages, buying more food for the kids so they're not starving, and etc. like that. And it's kind of cool, even though Asta and aren't there with their family, they're still providing for them. And a little bit of a funny moment right here because usually everything is a competition between Asta and the main one is of course who's going to become the Wizard King. It's also a money thing as well, and just gets a little bit jealous of Asta sending him more money, and then it shows kind of like a big part of Asta saying that he wins. So every time that Yuno gets paid, he's going to send all that to the church just so that he could beat Asta, which I don't think is going to be a really good idea, but at least you're supporting your family. Afterwards, getting to the more darker side of this episode, we see Sister Lily getting captured by these thugs that we saw last episode attacking Yuno in the game. And Yuno is on a mission right now of going to save Sister Lily, but Klaus, the douche, as I talked about in last week's review, wants to focus more on his mission right here. And he reminds me of old Kakashi back in the day, if you guys are Naruto fans, that was between him and Obito. Kakashi always wanted to focus on the mission instead of his friends, but was like that instead. He was the Obito of saving Sister Lily. Who gives a crap about the mission? I'm gonna go save her, you can go do the mission without me. So is battling out between five people. We have a little bit of short kind of moments of him battling four other these skull, these thugs, and it's a pretty cool balance. It's pretty cool battle scenes of just absolutely destroying each and every one of them. I kind of like that just because of what all the thugs have magic, what kind of magic that they have, but it doesn't really matter. He beats every single one of them until finally they get to this big skull, the big monster that we see every single episode starting up before the intro and etc. like that. And it's also the place where Asta goes and trains before he became a magic knight for the Black Bulls. So they go, goes in there and he sees a thug with Sister Lily. He says, "Hand me the grimoire, or Sister Lily's face is going to get burnt." And this whole time when they thought they were going after the prince because that was the Golden Dawn's mission, instead they wanted Yuno's grimoire, which is kind of not surprising. It's the 4-leaf clover. It was the first ever Magic King's kind of book, or a 4-leaf clover book, so it's really rare. He wanted to sell it, damage it. He didn't give a crap. He just wanted that book, and he's a man of his word. He'll let Sister Lily go if give it to him. But instead of giving it to him, we see Klaus coming out of nowhere, and it's weird because Klaus, the douche, we thought him and Mimosa would go off on their mission, but he uses his steel magic to stop the thugs, and then afterwards he gives us all a story about that the prince, the one that they're trying to protect from these guys, are actually the prince's thugs that wanted Yuno's book the whole time. So really it was the prince trying to get revenge on because of what he did to the Magic Knight's exam. So really the prince is the douche, and Klaus starts to become a nice guy. He's all talking about royalty and all that crap. We don't really like him, and now he's kind of changing his character development. He sees more of people and more to society, and thinks that he shouldn't really treat others that are low before him because he thinks that he's better than anyone. But it feels like now everyone's all equal, so now he's turning into a good guy. Yay, good job, Klaus. It took you mostly 20-30 years of your life to realize that. Good job. Either way, that was today's episode. I really enjoyed it. You know, the battle scenes of what Yuno did, and just I feel like it's just such a cool concept of what Black Clover has between Asta and Yuno, them to become, you know, the Wizard King. So I really like it that they did in this episode right here. I'm really happy about that. This episode right here, guys, I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. I was really happy about it. I'm so glad this episode, you know, saved the last two, because the last two episodes were garbage. I don't really want to talk about them again, but definitely an episode worth watching right now, guys. I just love like kind of the Sasuke or Yuno's coolness. I feel like he's just an awesome character. I love that he's a rival to Asta. And for next week's episode, it's going to be so good, guys. I'm not going to spoil a lot because I read the manga, but in next week's episode, Dungeon, it's going to be absolutely crazy. Like, I feel like if Black Clover is going to get the reins of what it wants to be, it's going to be through the next episodes here and the next week. It's going to be absolutely amazing. I hope you guys all enjoyed my review today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that kind of good stuff. And we'll see you guys in next week's review of Black Clover. Much love, and hope you all have a wonderful day.